All right, guys and gals, as you may know already, or if you've not, just to catch you up to the news, Walter Hamada is no longer one of the producers, one of the executives from Warner Brothers Discovery. He has moved on and signed a new multi-year executive deal with Paramount. And you know what? Despite maybe some tension, maybe some actors that are happy to no longer work with him, he does have a strong track record and has really brought a lot of money to film studios. Like I said before, Aquaman making $1.1 billion and the Conjuring series as a whole making $2 billion at the global box office. So this is really good. However, his new deal does start by the time it's 2023, so it takes effect immediately January 1. So that's all really good news. And he'll be the architect of Paramount's mainstream horror genre pod. At least with the mission to release like low to mid budget kind of horror films on across the year through both theatrical and streaming platforms as well. So this is really good. And Paramount already had uh a successful horror film called Smile. Not something for me I wanted to watch personally. I don't know how much money it made, but it seems to have done well enough, supposedly. And there was a strange marketing campaign sending actors to baseball games smiling and scaring audience members. Just really clever way, but it's just kind of creepy as well. So it's a good thing that Smile, which originally was going to be like a Paramount Plus, eventually became like theatrical as well. And it actually did make $210 million with $100 million budget. So my bad, I should retract the statement. I thought I didn't know the money, but now I have with me the information on the box office number, so it's a good thing, you know. And it's a good thing for Walter Hamada. His other executive producing credits does include some, you know, multi-Oscar winning films, like The Joker from 2019, starring Joaquin Phoenix. Very excellent. That's truly amazing. Excellent film. Very interesting as well. Very fascinating. I like that Joker film. Also part of other films like The Batman from earlier this year in March. Black Adam, obviously recently. He stayed in there for the Black Adam film, but also the Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman 1984, Shazam as well. He may have had some involvement with other upcoming films as well. But yeah, so, as I said, starting next year, kind of like the architect of Paramount's horror films. So that would be good to see as well. Um, citing like how success of Smile has encouraged studio to add more to their portfolio. But prior to being like heading of like DC Studios, he was like executive vice president of production at New Line Cinema when he had other horror films like Stephen King's It, which has seen two chapter films and has made like $704 million. So for someone with strong credentials like him, he's the right man for the job, I think. If you're someone who likes horror films that can be really good, excellent, bring people to cinemas, generate more interest, even generate a lot of talk through social media. It seems like to me, based on his track record, he's the man for the job, and I think he'll do really well, despite his background of like action-packed blockbuster comic book superhero films as well. He could do well with the horror thriller kind of film genre as well for Paramount.